we are here with Alexander the Great. He caught my attention because, well, first of all, he popped out at me, and I was like, who's this guy? And then he started to do magic, so I was like, wait, instead of doing magic just for me, let's do magic for the entire NABShow.com audience. So hi, how are you?
I'm great.
So you're Alexander the Great.
Yeah.
Tell us how many years you've been doing this.
Oh, I've been doing magic 35 years, but it's my second time at NAB, my first time with Venue, who I'm promoting today. And so I do magic tricks to build a crowd, and Venue is an incredible platform where you can create and edit, and it replaces Zoom, and it saves hundreds of dollars when you implement it. Allow me to demonstrate. I've got some ones here. This is not much money. You can't even take this out of an ATM machine.
I can't even buy chicken tenders at the convention center.
Right? I know. $4. Not much money. Can't even buy chicken tenders. But if we just say the magic words, everybody say, Venue.
Venue. What?
Look at that. What? Look at that. See? Now imagine when you implement Venue, the magic that can happen for you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm buying everybody chicken tenders. Everybody gets chicken tenders now. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, my pleasure.
And speaking of Venue, I would love to learn more about Venue with Frank. How are you, Frank?
Great, good. How are you?
Good. As I heard, this is your first NAB show?
First ever NAB, yes.
Okay, so what brought you, you have a product, you decided out of all the conferences, conventions, we have to be at NAB.
We're exploring a new audience, so we're reaching out and targeting the broadcast, TV, entertainment folks with our product, and a lot of our clients told us, this is the place to be, this once a year,
all right.
So we're here.
We have some very smart clients that told you this is the place to be. Has it been everything you thought of and more?
And more. The scale is huge. It's pretty exciting to be here, just to check out all the different booths and all the latest technology being launched.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's your first year. You already figured out how to draw my attention personally, and you're now on the homepage of NABShow.com. So here's your moment. Tell us what Venue is about.
Well, Venue, we're a all-in-one video platform for companies to engage their workplace employees, communities, customers, and improve the communications internally. So we have a live streaming platform to run really effective, fun, engaging all hands. We have a studio if you want to record a talk or a presentation you want to share for marketing. And then we also have a all-in-one content library, so you can store all of your video content so your teams can watch and pull transcripts from. It's like your company's very own YouTube.
Wow. Thank you for explaining it that way, because it is something where these things work, right? Getting us over here with magicians, and you're telling it to me in a way that I can explain it or understand it. But I guess with your first NAB show, did you have a game plan of how you were going to do things, how you're going to exhibit, how are you going to tour the show floor? Did you have any game plan in your mind?
We're testing a lot of things. We're trying to bring more traffic to our area. We're doing some live streaming as well. So some folks at home are actually watching Katie, our head of sales, streaming right here. And we're talking to a lot of folks and learning from them, how they're building relationships with people and their customers.
Yeah. And what has been the most exciting thing for you personally in the technology space?
Oh, yeah. In the technology space, I think the growth of AI. I mean, really exciting, the pace that we're iterating. A lot of these, the booth behind us, doing some really amazing things with AI. And the progress is improving every week. We're seeing crazy things in this space.
All right. Well, now that you're here as a first-time booth exhibitor, what would you tell people at home who have been kind of teetering on the fact that maybe I should launch my product there? How should I get started? Is it worth it? What would you say to all that?
Oh, it's definitely worth it. It's it's an incredible learning experience. You can come here and talk to people that have been here 10, 20, 30 years of NAB shows, learn from them, learn how they, position their products, how they sell to customers, and then it's great just meeting a lot of different folks and just learning about how they're using technology. And we're an early stage startup, so we're building new product all the time. So getting this feedback is really helpful for us.
Awesome. So what is the best way where audiences can connect with you?
Come by our booth, or online you can check out www.venue.live and book a demo with us.
Awesome. Well, just like magic, we're going to do a magic. I'm sending it back to Ryan in a different hall. Bye!
Thanks so much, Nikki. All right, we're over in still in West Hall, kind of down the street from you, right? Down the block. I've got Jeff Jury. Let's talk about what you do and why what you do is so important.
Okay, great. So I'm with XPERI, and we have the DTS Auto Stage and HD Radio brands represented here in the booth, here in the West Hall. Mm-hmm. And what we're doing is innovating radio, right? So radio, many people say, oh, radio has been around for a million years. What really can you do differently? Well, over the past 10 years or so, we've been doing HD radio. And now we're rolling out DTS Auto Stage, which is like a next generation of how you combine over-the-air radio and over-the-air digital radio with IP-delivered content. And what we're also talking about here is when you do that in the dash, we're able to get data back that is very useful to the radio station because you can get usage information.
Oh, that's wild. So I didn't even know that existed. So it's literally like an OTT box in someone's home, and you know that 300,000 people watch the 7 o'clock news or what, you know what I mean?
Right. And so what we can really do is we can now see what someone's listening to, if you will, but through the clicks that runs back through our servers. So we can use that information to help the broadcasters put out a better product to their consumers. So it's a nice virtuous cycle. What we're doing.
It's kind of amazing because you don't really think analytics everywhere else, but then you don't realize that you can hit a button in your car and they know like you switch the station.
Right. Tremendous amount of innovation coming in the car. And in addition to that ability to provide those analytics, what we're also doing is, let's say, package protecting or keeping radio at the forefront of that dash. Because, one of the big concerns is with all the things you can bring into a dash now with different content, radio can get pushed down in those menus. If you buy one of these new cars, it's all menus, right? And you don't want to lose radio in that. So a lot of our effort is to keep radio at the forefront of what the consumer can see when they're in the vehicle.
Amazing stuff. I just want to walk around the floor a little bit. Thank you so much, Jeff Jury. Awesome having you. I'm so excited to be at the 2023 NAB show. If you just look around, people are in all the booths, and just, it's like a family reunion here every year. I'm so excited and honored to be back in West Hall. Actually, this is my first time in West Hall, but to be back at the show. So anyways, we'll toss it to a package right now. We'll be back in a little bit.